Greetings and salutations, my fellow DMs, GMs, referees, judges, game operation directors, and all the other varieties of storytellers. This is your DM, Bill, and it's time for another DM Quick Tip. So, let's talk about how much magic is too much magic. If you have a world that's going to have a lot of magic in it, just keep in mind that you're going to need some big antagonists. Right? They're going to have a bunch of stuff to throw at you. You need a bunch of stuff to throw back at them. Now, that could be fun to play, but as a player, I found that fairly boring. I want to challenge their skills. I want to make sure that they use everything on their character sheet, not just the go-to to the +4 sword every time. So, how do we take care of this? Well, since we don't want an arsenal, let's scale things back a little bit. Let's remember, magic is supposed to be special, right? If it's not special, everyone's got magic. Everyone in town's walking around with a +1 dagger. Then it's no longer special. If you have a magic sword or a magic device, this is something that everyone is going to want or talk about. So let's be a little more sparing with them. I use a 1 for 3 rule, and this is the formula that I've used for decades. I will give a +1 weapon or something that has a first level spell like ability for every 3 levels. And I'll do this for the first 6 levels. So at 6th level, you usually have 2 items or an item with a +2 or 2 spell like abilities. And then every time after that, it's a 1 for 2. This kind of spaces it out. When you're a first level character, you're not walking around with a +3 anything. You have a piece of magic or a magic device that gives you an advantage initially. And then a little later on, you find something else. And then as you become a hero, you're going up bigger bads. You're finding more layers. You're finding more treasure. You're being hired more often. The likelihood of finding these things goes up. So we switch from a 1 to 3 to 1 to 2. You don't want to give them a golf bag full of weapons and devices. They run up against a monster. All right, let's just reach into the bag and pull out this. Okay, monster done. And we run to a different monster. All right, let's just grab the bag. What do we have for this? Oh, I have this. Okay, we're done and over with. Keep in mind, these are supposed to be heroes. Heroes are 1 in 1,000. And not every hero is walking around with a massive collection of magic. If you do put something out there, make sure you give a little something to everybody. So let's put out something that's going to help the cleric more likely than everyone else. If you have a party that's working well together, the cleric's going to end up with the item that helps the cleric. And the fighter's going to end up probably with the big bad sword. And the wizard's going to end up with the ring of protection because they can't wear armor. Mix it up. Not just weapons. Put a bunch of devices out there. And let's make sure everyone has a shot at getting something special for them. Make them own it, make them enjoy it, make them guard it. But let's make sure we're not giving out the house. And that's my quick tip from the dojo.